Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming, and today we've got a LEGO Dimensions free play for you. This one happens to be level 3, Elements of Surprise. This only requires the starter pack characters. However, it does require the Model 2 build of the Batmobile. And you can see on the right, we only get one of the mini kits in this level, and that does require the Model 2 build of the old Batmobile. So make sure you have that before moving on. You can see we got the rule breaker requirement down there as well. That being said, we do have a video that shows you how to upgrade the Batmobile if you're having troubles. And otherwise, go ahead and approach the old portal, select Elements of Surprise, and go ahead and, like I said, double check, make sure you've got the old Batmobile Model 2 so you can get your grapple hook on. And once you got that full show, go ahead and jump through the portal. Know what I'm saying? All right. All right, now you already know that there is only one mini kit for the starter pack characters available in this level, and it's actually right in the very far back right corner right there. We'll get to that in just a second. I am going to kind of advance through this level a little bit and kind of play the bad guy and grab a few of the studs. Now, keep in mind, if you have any questions on how to beat the stuff in this level, we do have a story video available for this particular level. It'll go ahead and address all the stuff, and it'll be in a lot more detail, not as sped up, cutscenes will be there, yada yada. All right, so most importantly, I want to make note of a couple of other things. First of all cutscenes have been removed. I was channeling my inner cow there for a second. But anyhow, we've got all of those removed, and what we're going to do here is really just speed through till we get that mini kit and then work our way to get the rule breaker. We want to get that gold brick. There is 30 gold bricks required in order to get the trophy achievement needed for the platinum trophy if you're going for the PlayStation side, or the 100% if you're going for the achievement side, Xbox, whatever. All right, so that being said, we are going to have to speed through this level. And, you know, you guys are able to save and quit once you guys get the mini kit. So don't feel the need to watch the entire video. If you want to, you're welcome to. And we're getting really close to that mini kit. But it's important to note, too, just in case you grab this mini kit and bail out, there are no starter pack mini kits available in level 4, the delectable tail. It's a weird play, funny. All right, anyhow, mini kit, if you click the quick link to get here, welcome. We're gonna go ahead and go to the far back right corner of the first arena area, and we're gonna go ahead and hit the icon indicated to grapple that. Now, you may have to back away from the wall a little bit to get that tension to tighten, but once you do, you'll go ahead and spam that button until that meter fills, and look at that, it'll rip the wall off and give us the one and only mini kit. Now, check it out, again, next mini kit is not until level 5. There are no mini kits in the Doctor Who level 4 level, so go ahead and skip on through and check out the level 5 Painting the Town Black free play level that should be next in our playlist. And if it's not there quite yet, that's just because we haven't made it yet. It'll be there soon, I promise. So, all right, yeah, so if you got that mini kit, feel free to go ahead and save and quit now. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and finish this level and get that rule breaker, which I got to be honest, I was a little worried about. Even though we have the 2x stud multiplier, it did take a little bit of a grind. At least I was sweating it. I kind of forgot how much of this level there really is and how many stages and how many times you have to beat Chen and all that. But anyhow, lots of studs available. We're going to go ahead and grab them all, so we got old Speedy Gonzalez out of here, and next he's going to throw Gravis at us. And this guy is actually going to use another one of our keystones. It's actually going to be the shift keystone. And I know we didn't talk a lot about how to beat the last guy, but like I said, if you're needing info on how to beat the characters, or, you know, a little more detail on the level itself, use our story videos, which can be found in our playlist. All right, so after pulling up the old shift keystone terminal with Gandalf's magic, go ahead and activate it, and then we're just going to slide through the different portals to go ahead and access Gravis, and then give him some dance lessons, the old cha-cha-cha-cha. And all right, so it started off with blue, we're going to go to pink next, and last but not least, we'll go ahead and attack him on the upper yellow portal area. So, all right. All right, after you take him out all 3 times, he actually gets smashed under his own rock there, and old Master Chen goes through a sequence of pressing some buttons, And, yeah, we find out that we've got another bad guy we got to take on. This time we actually have to reveal 3 chroma pads. Yellow's right up in the middle there, as you can see, and the red's going to be on the high right. We'll use Wild Style to go ahead and grab that one. Now, when you use the old acrobatic pole here, make sure you swing out to the right and grab that purple stud as well. Then go ahead and spin to win and get all the way up top till you get to that handheld, which pulls that lever down and drops the red chroma pad. Go ahead and head over to the left side of the door. I know we kind of skipped over Gandalf's starry bits up there, but we'll get to those as you can see right now. And we'll drop the yellow pad with Gandalf, and we'll go ahead and hit the old Batarang on the left with Batman himself. So, all right, one of these days we'll get that Batarang up there. There we go, completes it, drops the third final pad, the bluesy. And we can see we got a Minikit over here, but we can't quite get into that. We'll have to come back and address that in our mix play when we get all of the other characters involved. And yeah, speaking of which, once we solve this puzzle here, you gotta have yellow on both the left and the right, and then red on the top. Pretty simple puzzles. But it certainly helps if you have the old Keystone Terminal, so make sure you use Gandalf's magic to pull it up out of the old pond in the middle there. Once you get the colors correctly selected there, look at this giant snake comes busting through. And we've got Karloff. So this guy's pretty simple. Basically what we need to do is go ahead and build up a giant magnet. We can start by knocking down the old snake in the middle here. And we can go ahead and use the old master build from Wild Style to go ahead and build those up into the giant magnet. Now, I always find that you have to take out all of the little crony bad guys before you can actually activate these master builds. But in this particular case, it kind of seemed like the bad guys were going to continuously keep coming. So, I don't know. I take out a few more of the guys that jump out. Obviously, the main boss doesn't work. He's going to stay here. But eventually, I'm able to use the old master build. And we actually get to... Oh, here we go. Finally. Holy cannoli. And you can see over on the side there that he got boosted up into his second form. So what we need to do is build up this magnet with the master build. Then we wait a second and some pieces get tossed in from the audience. So actually we have to lift it up with Gandalf first too. But once those pieces get thrown out, we actually smash them up and rebuild them into some sort of a battery or a power supply for them. And then it's just a matter of, you know, taking the bad guy to the next level and walking him by the magnet, which is a pretty simple task, really, because he chases after you. All right, so we finally got those bits all built up, including the old magnet. And now we just need to use a vehicle and charge it up. So it takes me quite a while, actually. This is a pretty big struggle for me. I finally got the Batmobile upgraded, and I can't do nothing with it. Look at it. Finally get in there, and I charge it up. Boom, 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 boom. Then it's just a matter of giving the old cha-cha-cha-cha-cha and running by the old magnet, and booyakashow. Yeah, we show you metal power, all right. All right, we did kind of go ahead and remove that cutscene there, and now we've been tossed down into a deep, dark dungeon. We've been through here before. It's pretty simple. Basically, there's a series of chroma puzzles we have to complete, and the first one's going to be really simple. We just have to find the old yellow chroma pad. I guess I think it was the yellow. Maybe it was the blue. We had to figure out one of them. You can see that the puzzle solution is actually given to us in the middle there. So we need blue on the right, red on the left, and yellow in the center. So based on where our toys were on our toy pad, we got it all figured out, and it's going to point the way. So now that we've got that figured out, we move on to the right-hand side, and it takes us into the next room, which after a nice little butt slam, we reveal some pieces. But wait, we don't need the pieces. We actually just need Gandalf's light to light the way. So we go ahead and light up that little area over on the right. We use Batman's grapple hook on the left on that Serpent's mouth, which actually gives us the blue chroma pad. And then we go ahead and build up the pieces for the terminal in the back, activate it, and then complete the puzzle. So blue in the middle, red on the left, and yellow on the right. Holy cow. I have to be totally honest with you. I'm going to get off track here for a second. For some reason, my computer's giving me some issues today, so I'm only able to record audio for like 27 seconds at a time. So I have to keep stopping and figuring out what did I say? This is really craziness. So I apologize if it sounds all broken up or out of place, or if I just sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm trying to get through it as best I can because I know you guys are in a hurry to get these videos out. But the good news is most of you have probably already moved on because of the fact that the only collectible in this is actually behind us. So All right, we have another chroma solution here. We've got it solved. We're going to go ahead and follow it down because that's the way the arrow pointed. We're actually going to hang out here for just a second, too, and work on that studdage because we were we'd actually forgotten about the whole last boss battles. There's like 2 or 3 more coming up here, and plenty of more time to get studdage, but we were kind of concerned, so we were trying to get as many as we could with the multipliers for each guy and destroying everything in these rooms. But we get to this next room, we find there's nothing else here, so we're going to go ahead and jump in, which takes us to the battle with Saruman. So this one's pretty simple if you remember. Other than having to remove your character from the toy pad when he grabs you like that, there's 3 ramps that you have to smash and build up. 1 on the left, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the right. As you can see, we just got the first of 3 done by smashing the bits on the left. Now, there's a couple of, like a gate and a flag or something in the middle area. Smash those both down. That'll give you the parts needed for the middle one. And then on the far right, we'll go ahead and smash the flag. And I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of a wheel. But hey, rule breaker! We got that. And look at that. We still have a whole bunch of more fighting to do. So, hey, again, if you missed it, you are welcome to go ahead and use the old save and quit option right now, especially if you got the rule breaker. It will count that. It will give you the mini kit as well. You don't need to play any more of this level if you don't want to. If you're just trying to get as many studs as possible, well, enjoy the rest of the show. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and, advise you to move to level 5 next. Level 4 does not have any mini kits or collectibles that we'll be getting with the starter pack series. So, that being said, we've car ramrodded the Serpent once. We went ahead and used the old yellow portal to get up there and smash him. Now, keep in mind, depending on where you attack him, he may have been pink or blue for you first. But you might notice, too, that there is a whole slew of bluesies in the back. So you might use that blue portal, especially if you haven't gotten the rule breaker yet. That'll go ahead and get you at least, let's see, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,000 studs right there. So that's nice. But we went ahead and used the old car ramrod on the far right to go ahead and take him down. Now, instead of going through the pink portal, we used the yellow to get all those bluesies. Now we got up top and we got a cha. And we got him. Good job, good job. And we'll clear a path, and last but not least, we got to get him on the left side. So rather than take a chance of getting killed in the back there by the Serpent, we went ahead and lifted up our Batmobile off the toy pad and put it right back down so it spawned right next to us. And then we went ahead and took the jump and gave the old Serpent a pow right in the kissa, which actually sent him into the star mode. And we'll go ahead and cha one last time, which actually then sends Saruman flying into a cutscene, which we have removed. And now we're in the final area. Now keep in mind, this is not the final battle quite yet, but we are in the final area of this particular level. So, all right, lots of arena battles. That's basically what this whole level was about. And now we've got old Lex, who was supposed to be lost in the caverns down below. It turns out he made his way out. Now he doesn't seem too happy, but after you take out a wave of his baddies, we're going to go ahead and watch him blast the ceiling, and it drops 3 different rocks down on the ground, all that can be broken down into bricks and rebuilt into chroma pads. Once you got all 3 of those built up, you will have access to turn on the terminal there. And now we just have to solve the puzzle, which is actually on his back. So, first one's simple. It's just all red. In fact, hey, Batman, you've got red on you. Anybody know what that movie, or what movie that's from? Yeah, maybe. All right, so after you solve the first puzzle, he sends out a whole other wave of bad guys, and the solution on his back changes. This time it's blue in the middle, yellow on the left, and red on the right. So we've got our red in place, we got our blue in the middle now, and last but not least, yellow. All right, and that knocks him back and takes us to a cutscene, but hey, guess what? We've skipped that too. We probably should have done a little better job at editing that out, but hey, hopefully you guys have all skipped to level 5 by now, right? All right, so here is the final battle with Master Chen. And we actually go through all of the different elements here. So we start off with the ice element, which we don't really switch to the element itself. He's just using the ice element on us. So pretty simple, really. We just have to jump our way across the first set of little icebergs there, our icicles, and then we'll go ahead and trudge our way across those little high wires there, the old boards. And we actually make it all the way over so we can grapple that hook. Once you rip the hook down, it gives us some parts we can build into a ladder and quickly make it up there. And we're going to go ahead and rearrange his teeth for him. So that's right, trip to the dentist coming up for you. All right, so once you get to him, you give him the old pow in the face, or in the kissa for that matter. It'll go ahead and take us to the next element, which happens to be the earth element. Now, you'll watch me get up this. It's pretty simple, and there's also a couple blues on the way up, including a purple halfway up. But, you know, my best piece of advice, if you're having troubles getting up this, like if you keep getting ran over or get stuck or whatever, hop in the vehicle and roll the vehicle up. Because even if you get exploded in the vehicle, it'll spawn right there. If you get rolled over on a character, it'll spawn you at the bottom, and you have to try it all over again. So, just a little word to the wise. Now, in the next area, it's heat. He turned up the heat a little bit, and we're going to find ourselves using these shift portals to go ahead and get to these little floating pads that keep popping up. So, starts off with the blue. Once you use the blue portal to get out there, it actually opens up the yellow one. Use the yellow one, it opens up the pink one. Use the pink one, it actually gives us access to go ahead and rearrange his face again. So, we got in close, and now he's going to try and throw the electricity one at us. So, it's pretty electrifying. He's got water on the ground, so probably not a good idea to go ahead and touch the ground. But we have to solve one more chroma pad puzzle, and we're going to use our vehicle to go ahead and get out to the far right and far left pads that are out there. Based on the characters where our people were, we have Batman being yellow, so he's on the right side of our toy pad. And now we need to get blue and red. So after I have quite the issue shifting characters here, I finally make it over to the far left side with Wild Style. And, well, far left side of the area. She happens to be in the center podium of our old toy pad. And last but not least, Gandalf's on the left, so we'll walk him through the blue. The old Rainbow Blast takes out Chen for the last time, and it takes us to the final credits here where we get a whole bunch of studs. And yes, we got that rule breaker, so we'll go ahead and get a gold brick for that, which is nice. And we also got one mini kit. So if you haven't figured it out yet, only the starter pack mini kits are being grabbed in these videos for free play. And that's because you only need 30 of them, and all 30 of those mini kits can be obtained with just the starter pack characters. So rather than get characters that you don't have on screen or something like that and confuse everybody, we figured we'd go ahead and complete it as the game was developed to be played or completed. And all right, so I struggled my way through, and hopefully we didn't chase you off, but that is going to go ahead and wrap up LEGO Dimensions Level 3 Elements of Surprise Free Play. And yeah, we just grabbed that one mini kit, and again, for the third and final time, we do not find any mini kits in level 4 with the starter pack kit. So if you got some extra characters and you want to get some mini kits, you're welcome to check it out. But we're going to go ahead and skip on over and head right to level 5 because that's where the next collectibles are. So hey, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We always love to hear what you guys have to say, including requests or any kind of mashups for our Mix Play series that's coming up. A lot of you have been asking about the free roam, if we're going to be doing any of the hub worlds and stuff. Yeah, anything that's relevant to trophy achievements on the main list, we're going to be looking into that. So if you need help with it, make sure you ask. Otherwise, it'll be out sooner than later, I'm sure. As for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time.